What you're saying is ridiculous. What you're saying is flat out ridiculous.
Well. I want to first address the issue at hand.
Okay.
The location.
Okay.
The look. The why.
Okay.
Why are we looking so fresh?
Yeah.
Why are we looking so fly?
Yep.
Why do you have a rich man's tan?
All of that, right?
All that needs to be addressed.
Okay.
Because
but we're gonna start by addressing a couple of things first and foremost.
Okay.
Yeah? Okay. First and foremost, I like popcorn, J Bell. I really enjoy popcorn. Look at the popcorn that they have me. They got 7 kernels of popcorn. What is this, J Bell? Right? This is number one. We're gonna get rid of that because I like big buckets of popcorn. I like the big bowl of popcorn, J Bell. I don't like that kind of popcorn. Hold on. One more thing, Jason.
Yes.
One more thing. Look at your NFL UK microphone.
Ooh.
You see how it's the right way up?
Yep.
Look at mine. Mine is upside down. Right? This is how they treat me, J Bell. Yeah? So we're here dressed in our fly suits. They got my upside down NFL UK thing.
With the baby.
You know what I mean?
With the baby
popcorn. What is that, J Bell? Explain yourself. NFL UK, explain yourselves, please.
It makes sense to me.
Tell us why, J Bell.
You know why this makes sense? Before we get into our whole dissertation about why we're here.
And it's got a dent. It's so disrespectful, man. It's so disrespectful.
You know why this makes sense? Because every year, you need motivation to go out there and ball out.
Is that what it is?
And you know the one thing that motivates you the most?
Yeah.
Disrespect.
Can't stand it, J Bell. I can't stand being disrespected. And I don't know how I'm going to react right now, Jason. I don't know what's about to happen right now. I got an upside down mic. I got 7 kernels of popcorn. And I'm sitting over here in my fresh suit. It's a 3-piece suit, Jason Bell. I don't know what I'm going to do now, J Bell.
Oh, I can tell you've been on that off-season workout vibe too. Because you know what? Man. When you sit down, even though you got it buckled up, no stress on the waist.
No stress, right? Just nice V.
No stress.
You have the V, let it be.
You know how most people sit down, they got to open it up?
Yeah,
not you.
No,
I want everybody to understand.
My G.
Live TV doesn't matter. Anything. Super Bowl, biggest game of the year. Osi, buttoned up.
Yes, sir.
All game.
But I like that your suit, man. What is that, a Tom Ford?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, you know what's so funny? Let me tell you something funny, right?
Why does the guy without the money have the Tom Ford on, by the way? Why does out of the 2 guys, the guy with the most money doesn't have the Tom Ford on? Is this saying something about my financial habits? I think it is. I think it is.
So your suit, that's a $5,000 suit, J Bell.
Okay.
This is a $600 suit. What is going on around here, man? This cost me $600, Jason. Tailored. And that's a $5,000 suit you got.
How do rich people stay rich?
By eating popcorn and wearing $500 suits. Ridiculous, man. What's going on, bro?
So this all ties in to why they need to make sure you feel disrespected. Because they know I'm going to work regardless.
What's up, man? What are we doing here, J Bell? What are we doing
here? We're here in our nice get-ups. Excited about something. First of all, the season's about to kick off. And our level of excitement, we've had conversations. I mean, we're ready for this thing to roll. But, Osi, we got some news.
Oh man, here we go.
And I'm taking my glasses off of this news.
Wow, that is intense.
I'm just.
You only take your glasses off when something serious is about to
because
go
the
down.
sweat.
Yeah. We're about to really sweat.
Yes.
We're about to put in work.
And the excitement is here.
Off.
The
You're
excitement.
About to put the work in.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now I've taken them off. Now I'm going to put them back on for the focus, like you said.
Okay.
One thing we say about the NFL, not for long. It's always change, right? Year to year, day to day sometimes.
Yep.
Oh, see, we got some change.
Okay. It's been a long time coming. And I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes, it is.
Are you about to bust out that suit now? No?
I'm done, bro.
The fact that your abs were able to stay tight on that says a lot.
But you can see that they've come in now.
Yeah.
A couple of months ago they weren't there. They were gone. But I
rich
trained
man's
hard.
Tan.
Yeah. Okay.
That's summer vacation.
I'm sorry.
Getting it in.
I'm sorry. Let's go, man. My bad. Make the announcement, Jay.
Announcement. Change in NFL. Every year, you got to adjust to something. We got a huge change.
Okay.
We have a new broadcast partner.
Wow. A new broadcast partner, huh?
We got a new broadcast partner.
Where are we going, J Bell?
We are going. Ladies and gentlemen, drum roll, please. ITV. With an I, a T, and a V. Yes. Didn't expect that, did you?
Yeah. Going to ITV.
Going to ITV.
Going to ITV.
They are going to have all the London games. Well,
Yep.
3 of the London games.
Yep.
3 of the London games and the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Sorry. Take that out. They're going to have 2 of the London games.
2 of the London games.
Take that out, Simon.
Yep.
Simon's got to get back to work.
Yeah, he does have to get back to work.
They're going to have 2 of the London games and the Super Bowl.
Massive news. Big news for the NFL. Big news for especially ITV.
Yes.
Because they have 2 of the greatest presenters in all of football.
Really?
And I'm talking about all worldwide. I'm talking about United States of America.
Yes.
I'm talking about Nigeria, Ireland, Scotland.
Yes.
I'm talking about even the Ukraine. Ooh. We are the best presenters in the land, Jason Bell. And ITV has us now. But
I'm excited for this.
But.
And our show will be on Friday.
Yes.
Re-airing.
Yes.
On a Saturday morning.
Yes.
So if you miss us,
yes,
get another chance, another bite at the apple, as they say. If you like apples.
Yeah.
If you don't like apples, anything else you like, bite.
I love apples.
Yeah.
But yes, we are moving to ITV, but we would be remiss if we didn't give a massive shout out to the BBC.
Absolutely.
Have to give them a massive shout out to the BBC. Over the past 7 years, we have grown exponentially. I'm not even just talking about the NFL. I'm talking about us as individuals.
Absolutely.
We walk down the street now, J Bell. Everybody, well, not everybody, most people. Well, not even most people. Quite a few people. Let's not even say quite a few. Let's just say some people. Some people know who we are now. We got to give the BBC credit for that. But as you said, we are moving greener pastures, and we're going to make the most of this opportunity. We're going to give all our best to the ITV group and all our fans, J Bell.
Yes, and we have another surprise because people are probably thinking, all right, we know Osi and J Bell do their thing. They're going to go get active. People are probably wondering, who is going to be in the lion's den with us? Where the action happens. Captain Osi's team. We need to let these people know.
Okay.
But I'm going to throw a clue out for all the people. This person is 2 times also.
2 times?
2 times also.
We have another 2 times?
We have another 2 times.
Does that make us 4 times?
Math. Your math is clean.
It's on point.
It is clean.
Ooh, I know exactly who you're talking about, Jason. I think the people are going to love who this person is.
Man, 2-time presenter of the year.
Laura Woods.
Laura Woods.
Absolutely.
Man.
We got all our bases covered.
We got all our bases covered, OC. This is going to be so exciting. I can just imagine the conversations we have, the fun we have, the entertainment we bring, the leadership from Osi with this new team ready to roll.
Can't wait for this to happen. She's a fantastic presenter. We met her a couple of times. Fantastic person, man. Just so full of energy, so full of life, Jason Bell.
Yes.
And she's going to bring that different dynamic that we haven't had for a long period. As a matter of fact, we've never had that dynamic, to be honest with you.
No, we haven't.
It's speaking about football, speaking about sports from a female perspective, and she knows her stuff. Can't wait to get her on the show, Jason.
Remember years ago, I worked with her doing the live game in Wembley. And afterwards, I told you about how skillful she was, how great she was. And we've been talking about maybe a chance of doing something with her.
For a long time.
For a long time,
yeah.
A long time. So to see this happen, man, this is great. This is just going to be so amazing for what we try to do and what we try to bring for the season. So all I can say is this, my brother. I'm surrounded by greatness.
Yeah.
And I just ride on the coattails of giants.
Let me tell you something, Jason. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
And this is real talk.
Yeah.
That is a skill. I'm so serious, bro.
It is.
That is a tremendous skill.
Is
the best skill to have.
Stay close to winners.
Listen.
Those who are great at what they do.
Show me your friends. I will show you who you are.
Ooh, I can't wait for this year because I'm about to be a baller then because that's what I'm surrounded by. Oh, this is going to be amazing. That being said, Osi, the season is here upon us.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on.
Almost time.
Not only your level of fitness and your rich man's tan.
You like that?
Love it.
Okay.
I believe in it. Jealous, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm trying to think right now. We might have a difference of opinion. We might be on the same page. I know you don't do predictions.
Yeah.
I'm leaning towards you on that also. I want to know your top 4 teams, see if we're close.
Okay.
And have a discussion about it.
Top 4 teams.
We can go with the first one, and we'll go back and forth.
Okay. I would say right now, my top team in the NFL, even though its leader is taking some sort of hiatus, I don't know where he is right now.
Oh, you're going this way.
Yeah. I'm going to have to go with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Okay.
I believe the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are the best team in football right now, especially with the addition of Julio.
You think Julio's going to come through big for him?
Listen to me. Yeah? You got to be pay very, very close attention.
Okay.
Yeah? Form is temporary. Class is permanent. Remember that, Jason.
Okay.
Julio Jones is a class player.
Yes.
That type of ability, and I've seen some of his preseason action. I've seen some of his stuff in practice. Jason, he looks good, man. If he's healthy, which is a big if, but if he's healthy, he's still among the top 10 best receivers in football. If he's healthy. Right?
Okay.
And so you add that guy to Godwin, to Mike Evans, to Tom Brady, Fournette in the backfield. Defensively, they're really good. We know what the offensive coordinator Leftwich is going to do. Defensive coordinator, we know what he's about. Todd Bowles, even though he's the head coach now, he's going to be calling their defensive plays. This is a fantastic football team, and I believe that they're the best football team in the NFL right now.
Osi, they're up there. I was going to say they were my number 2. So it's hard to refute your statement. You took my point right away from me. You killed it. You crushed it.
Good.
Julio Jones, health.
Yeah.
My issue with this team is, are they going to be healthy in the postseason? If they're healthy, how do you beat Tom Brady? I love their defense. I love their defensive backfield. One of the top 2 teams, in my opinion. They got a lot of injuries already at the center position. A little worried about that. But when you got Tom Brady, if they can stay healthy, they could be the top dog in the NFC. I'm going with the Buffalo Bills.
Okay.
Number 1. And it's easy to go with the Bills because everybody's saying the Bills.
Yeah.
You know, when you talk about those people in the desert who place bets, they're going with the Buffalo Bills also. I look at the roster. I look at what they've done as far as keeping that together. And you got Josh Allen.
Yeah.
My big concern, because I got to be honest, is the play caller. You know, switching offensive coordinators is significant.
It's not an easy thing to do.
It's not easy. You know, with Brian Daboll going to the Giants, how is that going to look? How is Josh Allen going to play? So early in the season, I want to watch that, but I'm rolling with them for now. Who's your number 2?
I like the Buffalo Bills also. I think they're interchangeable with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But the only thing I will say is this. The level of play that we saw from Josh Allen last year, I just don't believe that we're going to be able to see that from him this year.
You don't think he can bring it back?
Not with the loss of Daboll. I don't think he's Aaron Rodgers, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady type right now that can just go anywhere and make it pop. I believe that the offensive coordinator, the guy who's calling plays for him, is a massive part of his success. That's just my belief. So I don't believe he's going to be able to replicate that success, especially early, and then it comes down to his confidence. You understand? Is it going to go downhill? Because we've seen that early in his career when he wasn't having that much success. His confidence kind of, started to taper a little bit, man. He cannot have that. He's one of those guys who has to have ultimate confidence in what he's doing. I like what they did on defense. I like bringing in Von Miller, who I believe is still a top 5 pass rusher in the NFL. Fantastic defensive players. We know that DBs are good. We know that defensive coordinator is outstanding. Look for the Buffalo Bills to be up there also.
You're right. Von Miller being safety at the end of being healthy at the end of the year is big for him. But you're right, man. For everybody, just watch to see if Josh Allen is struggling. Is the play calling not matching his skill set? You know, is he more comfortable with a different approach? So we'll see that once again. Top 2 teams. Who you got for number 3, bro?
I'm not sure who I got for number 3, but I did want to ask you something, right? Because we were just speaking, right? And something as it always does, right? As we're talking, something came into my mind. We're speaking about confidence, right? And Josh Allen being a confident quarterback. And then I thought, Kyler Murray. Don't ask me why I thought Kyler Murray. Don't ask me why that popped into my head.
Huge conversation.
Right?
Probably the biggest talking point of the offseason, them sneaking that in his contract.
Good. And so I kind of wanted to talk about that.
Let's do it. Let's break up our flow. Then we'll go back to the next 2 teams.
I kind of want to talk about that.
Okay.
Because there was a lot of animosity and a lot of angst. And do you like that word, by the way? Angst.
It's expensive.
Angst, right?
Your words are expensive. Yeah. My suit's expensive.
Yeah. I hear you. Angst.
Wasted education. Good useful education.
But so there's a lot of angst about the Arizona Cardinals sneaking in. What do they call it? A homework clause?
Language.
Yeah, that said he had to study for 4 hours a week.
Yes, in his new contract, for those that don't know, they put that clause in.
Yeah. And I saw a lot of people, they were up in arms about this.
They were upset.
They were very, very upset about this, right? Because of a national story, of course, as things of that nature usually tend to do. Because of the, I would say, the racial connotations behind something like that.
Some people use that as an example of why it happened.
Exactly. But I kind of looked at it a little differently, you know? I kind of saw things a little differently, as I tend to usually do. So they gave this man $160 million guaranteed.
Yes. What was the total contract?
It was a $230 million contract.
That was the guaranteed part.
And they guaranteed him $160 million.
Yes.
$160 million.
Yeah, I would have a whole lot of Tom Ford suits, bro. Oh my God. And I would never even clean them. I just buy new ones.
Buy new ones.
Yeah. Bad
$160 million. $230 million overall, $160 million guarantee. And their requirement was 4 hours of study.
Color in between the lines. Anaya, color in between the lines there. Go ahead.
Jason, 4 hours?
Igwe, just put that in.
Put that in there.
Line.
Just 4. They got him 4 hours. The Arizona Cardinals are racist. 4 hours. What? Why don't we look at it from a different perspective, J-Bell?
What would that be?
They're there with him every single day. Every day, Jason, they're there watching him.
Yeah.
They know that man better than all of us do on the outside combined.
That is very true.
Maybe, just maybe.
A little bit?
Just maybe. They're watching this man go home and play Fortnite.
I heard he was really good at video games. I heard he was very good. They said he's really good.
You can't be good at video games and be an outstanding quarterback in the NFL. That's just not the way things work.
Not enough time.
There's not enough time.
You're killing.
I'm just saying, Jason.
Okay.
They know something that we don't know.
Okay.
And you can't assume because they put in 4 hours for him to study for extra 4 hours and gave this man $160 million guaranteed.
Huge investment.
Of a $230 million contract.
We're invested.
That this is a big problem. I don't think that we should have taken it the way that we took it. Well, I didn't take it that way. Yeah. And I think at some point we have to start looking at ourselves and taking a little bit of responsibility for things, man. Why? I mean, come on, man. Let's be serious here. Yeah. There's no way on planet Earth that they stuck that in there because they think that this guy is stupid. They're just seeing, hey, this guy isn't really doing the work. And we just want to make sure if we're going to give this guy $160 million guaranteed, let's just give us a little something, man. Please, just don't go home and play Fortnite. Just give us a little bit of study, man. Please.
Okay. I like your perspective.
Thank you, Jason.
I always like your point of view.
My upside down mic.
I hate that I am starting to think like you. It's starting to mess with my overall well-being. And I'll say it because of this. When it happened, and we spoke afterwards, it's been a long time. So we're revisiting conversations. The first thing I thought was, this is the first thought I had, Osi, was, man, they probably for a cap reason, they guaranteed him making this money and made it easy for him. Like, we're going to give you extra money. Yeah. Just do this.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know how high level negotiations take place. Never been part of one, but you have. Yeah. I know I've had really big workout bonuses before. I was like, I'm going to work out. But they're like, yeah, but if we do it like this, it sits different on how we can do the salary cap.
Got you.
So I'm just thinking, that was my first thought, was they're being creative.
Yeah.
I promise that was my first thought until you heard the reaction. Then I thought, all right, J-Bell, this is a bad decision when you look at how it was negotiated with the agent and the team. Because we talk about this all the time. Team building, corporations, your household. How do you communicate? And have you looked at everything from everybody's side and how it can be perceived outside of how you perceive it? Because a lot of our mistakes come from, but didn't offend me. I didn't see anything wrong with that. Well, the world is not about you, J-Bell. The world, how many different worlds is there, you always say?
7 billion. 7 billion different worlds.
So, did they think on how that impacted the rest of the world? No. They went and changed that language immediately. They had this firestorm that they could have prevented if they would have said collectively, the optics, man.
Yeah.
These are public contracts now. The NFL is 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We want it all. Don't hide nothing from us. That contract's out there. We're going to dissect it. That's what happened. So I think I agree with you. I didn't see anything racially disrespectful like some people were saying. I saw a lack of communication and not understanding how all the stakeholders involved would respond.
100%. I can agree with that.
Yeah.
I 100% agree with that.
But that's because I got it from you. I need to go back to OJ Bell where I was just, reactionary.
No. Don't go back to that. No. Look at the way you just eloquated. Well, I'm going to stop speaking like that. Look at the way you just talked. Look at the way you just talked.
Huge storyline.
That was fantastic.
Huge storyline.
Yeah.
Huge storyline.
But that's a very, very, very good point you bring up, Jason. I like that.
Thank you. I'm going to have to, you got to loan me $100 so I can get through the day, but it is what it is.
Okay.
Who's your third team?
I'm going to go with a team that replaced their quarterback with one of my all-time favorite quarterbacks. I'm going with the Indianapolis Colts.
For your third team?
Number 3.
Shut up.
Number 3.
We just talked about this the other day. You did not say that.
Number 3.
Wow.
Number 3, Jason.
All right, so.
No, that's my number 3.
Okay. You think.
But it's my number 3 team.
Okay. Matt Ryan.
It's definitely my number 3.
And the Indianapolis Colts are your number 3 team.
Number 3 team in the NFL right now. And I'm going to tell you why.
They're going to be the top dogs in the AFC over Kansas City.
Am I speaking a different language here? Did I switch to Portuguese?
I'm just throwing
this out
português
there. Or eu falo português?
That rich man.
Eu falo inglês.
Okay, go ahead.
Eu disse Indianapolis Colts.
Okay, tell me.
Número 3. Melhor team na National Football League.
I remember going out to dinner with you and you doing Portuguese pretty much the whole night. And I thought this is amazing.
Yeah. I had to learn that.
It was good.
I had to learn it. A little something.
High level.
Yeah. Indianapolis Colts. Let me tell you why. I'm a big believer in the trenches, first and foremost. We know they have one of, if not the best offensive lines in football. We know their running game, superb. JT money, right? Right? You look at them defensively, we know their defense, I think the defense go on their left. But overall, he's the coach of the Bears now,
he went
right?
To the Bears, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So that could be a problem.
Yeah.
But their personnel still intact. And what did they do at the quarterback position?
Upgrade.
Massive upgrade. Matty Ice, one of my favorite players in football. This guy is one of the top quarterbacks in football still. Look at what he did with the Atlanta Falcons last year. Look at his numbers that he put up. Look at the things that he generated with nobody on that offense besides number 84. I forget his name.
Cordell Patterson.
Yeah, Cordell
and
Patterson.
Kyle Pitts.
Exactly, and Kyle Pitts. Yeah. But regardless.
But I'm with you.
He had, and now you put him in that team. I believe this elevates them to my number 3 team in football.
Okay. I'm gonna add on a point to that. I'm gonna say the thing they were lacking, he brings.
Yes.
They needed a leader. They needed somebody who sturdied the ship.
He is a leader.
In the locker room, outside, brings the team together. You know him well. Hey, that's what they were looking for.
Who you got, Jason? Who's your third team? I want to hear that.
All right, so I was trying to agree with you on that. I'm going with Kansas City. I'm going with the Chiefs. It's I'm very interested to see how this offense is going to behave without Tyreek Hill, who was their number 1 weapon. He scared everybody. You still have Patrick Mahomes. I got to roll with the hot hand.
Do they have Patrick Mahomes?
Yeah.
They?
He's still there.
Is he?
Patrick Mahomes, top 2 quarterbacks in the league.
No.
One of the top quarterbacks in the league.
No.
Patrick Mahomes. No. Love what they're doing.
Jason, come on.
Yes.
No.
That's my number. That could be my number 2 team,
Jason,
actually. But it's my number 3.
Patrick Mahomes is not the number 2 quarterback in the league, Jason. Let's be serious here. How?
Patrick Mahomes
has been looking confused lately.
Last year was tough for him.
Confused.
It was very tough, and they made him play small ball. What I mean is they took away the big explosive plays.
Splashy plays.
Made him go through his progressions, work the field. We know it's hard.
Mahomes is a top 10 quarterback.
And this is why I think he's going to improve. I think he's going to watch all the tape from last year. Look at how old I am. The film. The tape. We used to, the whole real cassette.
Right.
And he's going to see how teams played him. He's had all offseason to fix it. Him and Andy Reid. I think he's in the lab. I think you're going to see big things out of him.
So Patrick Mahomes is in your top 2. As quarterback. No. As a quarterback, he's in your top 2. He's in your top 2.
He's in my top 2.
So right now, you're taking Patrick Mahomes over, right now, Justin Herbert.
Yes.
Interesting. Joe Burrow?
Yes.
That's fantastic, Jason. Tom Brady?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think, I
am a Burrow believer,
Listen.
I ride with Burrow. I'd rather kick it with Burrow. I'd rather go out with Burrow.
Yeah, over Matt Stafford.
Yeah, over Matt Stafford, too.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, these are all the best quarterbacks.
That's interesting, Jason.
Yeah. These are all the best quarterbacks.
If I was like a woman, I would love to be married to you because I know you're just going to hold on. You're just going to hold on to the past. I would love it, Jason. You're just going to hold on to the good
Hold on to your love. You got to hold on.
What you're saying is ridiculous. What you're saying is flat out ridiculous.
First, it started with my team.
How would you take him
Yes.
over Herbert?
Yes.
Burrow, even a 50-year-old Brady? There's literally no chance.
Has Herbert won a playoff game?
No. Josh Allen? You taking him over Josh Allen too?
No. Josh Allen's number 1.
Okay, so Josh Allen's the number 1 quarterback and Patrick Mahomes is the number 2.
Yep.
Wow.
And he's tied pretty much with Aaron.
Wow. With Aaron.
Yeah.
So now it's a tie. So he's not.
Now I'm playing the stock market here.
Oh, no.
Potential growth.
No.
For this year. This year.
We're talking about
not last year.
We're talking about this year.
This year.
You take Patrick Mahomes over Aaron Rodgers.
Yes.
Wow.
This year.
Over a back-to-back MVP.
Yeah. This year.
We should probably close this podcast. I mean, there's no, I can't even reason with you. I can't even reason with you.
Tell me why I'm wrong.
What do you mean by tell you why I'm wrong?
Why am I wrong with those 2 as my top 2 and Aaron is number 3 close?
Because there's no world, not even the metaverse, where Patrick Mahomes...
Did you take this to the metaverse?
Not even in the metaverse. Is Patrick Mahomes a better quarterback than Aaron Rodgers right now?
Yeah.
He's definitely not better than Josh Allen. I'm not taking him over Joe Burrow. I'm not taking him over Justin Herbert. I'm not taking him over none of those 4 quarterbacks right now.
2 guys over him that haven't won a Super Bowl.
That doesn't mean anything. We're talking about right now. Well, that's why I said I would love to be married to you, because you're going to hold on. You're going to hold on to the past, Jason Bell. We're talking about right now. Who is the best? Who are the better quarterbacks right now?
I state my claim on my top 2.
Yeah.
I told you why. Even with Josh Allen, I'm a little worried.
Yeah.
Right? I gave you that. I said I'm a little worried, but he's number 1. Same with Patrick Mahomes. He's my guy. I'm a little worried. How do you play without Tyreek Hill? But I have confidence that he has learned this offseason how to adjust his game, and it's going to be flamethrower.
Okay. Well, yeah, I mean,
that's my number.
You're set in. You duck in your heels. Yeah. There's nothing I can say that's going to convince you otherwise.
That's my number 3 team, and that's my number 2 quarterback.
Okay.
Who's your last team?
Last team.
We can go top 5.
No, last team I'm going to go with the guy who we just spoke about, Green Bay.
Okay. All right.
Green Bay.
Okay.
I mean, it was this 3 years in a row now. They've been 13-3. You know what I mean? Or is it 2 years in a row? At least they've had
a great.
They've won 13
They've had an amazing.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's no way you can discount that team as being one of the top 4 or 5 teams in football, especially with the reigning MVP back on that team. Defensively, I think they're much improved defensively.
They're amazing on defense.
Yeah, exactly. So
they're going to be.
They lost Devontae Adams, which is a big blow. But these young guys Aaron Rodgers is one of those quarterbacks to me who doesn't necessarily need the big time receiver to thrive. We've seen him do it so many times before. So I think they're, for me, the number 14.
They can win the Super Bowl. And if they do, what I think's going to happen is it's going to be about the defense. They're going to get there. Aaron Rodgers is going to play great. But if they get there, when we get to see them play here, we're going to be talking about that defense.
Yeah.
So I think their team is amazing. I mean, they are one of the best teams.
What channel is that? That game's on ITV, isn't it?
Yeah, and this guy won 2 Super Bowls.
Playing?
2 Super Bowls. His name is Osi.
Osi.
Yeah.
Osi, can you see? We know who hasn't won 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah, this is another
Aaron Rodgers.
Hopefully he comes out here,
puts
his team on the map, headed towards there. Because I'm telling you, man.
I got to interview that guy, That's going to be fantastic.
Listen, he could be scared.
Yeah.
Because he might get a flashback.
Yeah.
That being said.
I sacked him several times.
Yeah. He might have some beef with you.
I used to bust his ass. I did. I used to bust Aaron Rodgers up, bro.
Did he say anything to you?
I've never spoken to him. That's another guy I've never spoken to.
So when you sacked him.
Yeah.
Did he respond? Did he look at you? What is Aaron Rodgers after he gets sacked?
No, you see, the thing is, the way I would sack people, like when I would sack him, I would immediately get up and I would just take off flying. I did the fly man celebration. So I wasn't around to hear, it was like a little bird, like when a bird just pick and then just fly off. So I wasn't around to hear anything that he said. But when I look back, occasionally I could see the frustration in his face. You know what I mean?
He just look at you.
God damn you.
And he's not going to forget.
Nah, he won't. He's that kind.
It's going to be interesting when we talk to him.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
I mean, listen, you got all the credibility. Yeah. My last team then, I like that. I'm going with the Rams, defending Super Bowl champions.
That's a good pick.
Obviously, they're still intact. Same team, same coach. Seem happy. Worry about their health the same way last year. But Sean McVay found a way to keep those guys healthy. Yeah. So just defensive backfield besides Jalen Ramsey, couple of question marks. Overall, let's see if their new linebacker can stay healthy from Seattle.
Bobby Wagner.
Yeah. Their new linebacker, Bobby Wagner, he's got to stay healthy. I like him because, remember last year they had problems communicating, get the call in from the defensive coordinator. He can handle all that. So I think they got a shot, man. Health is the key, but
it's with every team, though.
Yeah.
You know something I just realized?
Tell me.
We still haven't explained why we're in these fancy suits. There's just been no explanation.
It's the announcement.
We dressed up just to announce?
Yeah. Yeah.
So we in these fancy suits just to say, hey, we're going to ITV. That's it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's fair. Fair enough.
What did you think when you got dressed?
I didn't. I thought we were going to explain it. So
We had an announcement. We're here. We're here in the suite, the NFL suite,
to announce we're going to ITV
because change happens in the NFL.
Yeah.
But there's one thing out here that stays the same.
What's that?
You and me in these suits. That's why let's do it. That's why we wore the fancy suits.
That's it, bro.
Nothing's changed.
I like that.
You like that?
I like that, Jason.
I had to think on my toes.
Yeah, it was really good.
You're
very good at that,
up.
Jason.
Thank you, my brother.
Okay, mic drop on that.
I miss you.
Mic drop on that, though.
Gone.